So today I ran into the issue with Cloud Code using Opus 4.6, where I wanted a specific snippet of code to be exported. So I have an API endpoint, and this outputs a snippet of code. And this snippet of code needs to be stored directly into a file because I want to capture the logic uh, and save it for later. So with this API endpoint, you would normally receive a snippet of code. What I would like to do is that it would be saved in a file so that I can recall it later, and that actual snippet of code, that piece of logic, is saved like a backup. But what happened actually is that Cloud Code in this case, it got the snippet of code, but it started processing it through an LLM and then making like own conclusions, like making it more compact, removing stuff that was like commented out. For example, there was an 800 line snippet code that was just like shrinking down to about 20 lines, which is crazy, which is crazy. But anyway, my point is, so what I actually did to fix this is have Cloud Code create a script so that the output that is generated from the API endpoint, it gets input into the script, and the script does anything deterministic without any LLM guessing or drawing own conclusions. And then later, what I did is to verify the script with the LLM just as a second opinion, like a second check to see if everything went good. So if you ever have this situation where you need a very strict and specific outcome that needs to be documented, in this case, it's my output from an API that needs to be saved into a file. Uh, Instruct Cloud to write a script so no LLM is in between it. And then what you can do optionally, and what I have done in this case, is I have an LLM review the output of the script with the API endpoint. So that is how I actually fix this issue for myself. That's something new that I learned today, and I wanted to share it with you. If you have any thoughts for future videos, let me know, drop it in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.